this video, I'm going to show how to provision a Windows instance in AWS through the Mac operating system. I have done some videos about creating a Windows instance in Windows operating system, which is similar with the operating system of Mac, since they show the same website. Also, through the provisioning, there are a few differences from operating system. In Windows operating system, there is used a tool that is called the Microsoft Remote Desktop, and the users of the Windows, they don't have to install it because most of that operating system has already pre-installed, and they just have to follow the steps how to connect it. Meanwhile, for the Mac operating system, we have before we do any provisioning, we have to make sure that we have installed the Microsoft Remote Desktop. This is a free tool for the Mac users. You can find this in internet, and you can get from Apple shop for free, and you can install. It's not very complicated, but if you have problems, I'm very happy to help with the installation of Microsoft Remote Desktop. So this tool is very important to have installed. It's going to help you to connect with your remote instance. We go and we log into our account in AWS. Before we start provisioning, we have to make sure that the Windows instance is in the running status. And when it's running, it's gonna be ready to connect and to provision our instance. When we select our instance, we get some information that there are general information about your instance. We're gonna need some information from your instance that it's gonna help to complete the form. So it is the IP, the username, and some other information that they are important to connect with to provision your instance through Microsoft Remote Desktop. We start adding a PC in our Microsoft Remote Desktop, and the first thing that we're gonna do is the IP address, or we're gonna use the public IP address. We copy paste, and then we have the user account or the username. I have already provisioned this instance before, and I have created some users, but if you are a new user, you're gonna add user account, and it's gonna ask for the username of your instance. To understand what username has your instance, you can click connect, go to RDP, and here is the username. You click the username and copy and paste. Then for the administrator, there is another step. Here is an option that says get password. We click it, and we see that there is an instance ID. And in this option here, there is a Windows test. Actually, this is the name of the key file that we have downloaded when we have previously created the Windows instance. That file is very important because that helps you to decrypt the password and to get the password, which allows you to connect with your instance. If you haven't created, or you have lose or delete that file, then you cannot get the password. I uploaded and I have saved that file in my download location, but if that file is saved in another location, you have to change it and to go in that location where the file is. And as you see, there is the name with the same name that shows here, and also has PEM. This is very important to understand what format you're going to use when you're going to create your Windows instance, because they have two options there to create PEM and PP key. Actually, with a PP key, it doesn't work to decrypt the password, or at least I tried and it didn't work. So you need to use the PEM format, and we upload it. And in the moment that we decrypt, you're going to see that automatically it's going to generate a password. You can copy the password and go to the form, complete it, and you're going to add it, and you're going to see that there is in the screen already a created account for that. It has an IP address and the username, which is the administrator. We can click and it says to continue, and we're gonna wait. As you can see now, we are connected with our instance in AWS, the Windows Server instance that we have created and we were trying to provision. We have already displayed the Windows screen in our tablet or PC, and we have also the Microsoft remote. As you can see, there are some elements that helps you to manage the connection. And when you are done with the connection, you just click Quick Remote Desktop, and it goes back to your Mac operating system or to your PC. Here, as you can see, there are pre-configured some elements. Here you can see the IP address. This is important to understand what instance you are provisioning, especially when you are provisioning many instances. Is very good to check for the public IP address to make sure that you are working in the right instance. And also, it is running the server manager in this PC. When you have already finished all the configuration in your work, you can go to Microsoft Remote Desktop and quit the Remote Desktop, and you're gonna be back in your PC. And as you can see, now there are the AWS account, and you can go to the Microsoft Remote Desktop, and you're gonna see that already they have saved that connection. So in the moment that you're gonna click, since they are already saved the connection, you're gonna connect your instance right away with no need to complete all your form. You can quit it, and we can go back again. And that is one way. Another way is that the AWS has made the things very easy. So you don't have to pre-configure your IP and username and some information for your instance. You download the remote file. This is actually an account or a PC for your remote desktop. We download it. And as you can see, we don't have to complete already, they are pre-configured. We only have to write the password. So, and we connect. And as you can see, now we are connected with AWS Windows Server through that methods. Also, you can connect this instance in the future, but in the time that you might have problems with a password, you have to follow the same steps. You have to go to RDP client, and already is not showed, but you have to select the get password, upload the PM file or the K file, and decrypt the password, and you have to recreate or regenerate a new password, and that's going to help to provision your instance. So this is just in case that you have problems with your password and you cannot connect. These are some of the ways how I manage my instances in the Windows Windows instances that I have in AWS. And this is methods that you can provision them from Mac operating system. If you have any problem or you are facing any issue, please feel free to share this concern. I am very happy to help and to help in solving your problems. Thank you.